And now for your starting lineups. For Oklahoma State, attackman number 1, Jake Lujan. Attackman number 18, Jack Eastman. Attackman number 44, Andrew Braden. Midfielder number 3, Drew Hogan. Midfielder number 5, Chris Mayville. Midfielder number 69, Ryan Tarzia. Defenseman number 9, Spencer Jones. Defenseman number 23, Troy DeLampman. Defenseman number 25, Tim Melnick. And in between the pipes for the Pokes, number 22, Andrew Miller. Oklahoma State led by head coach Matt Riley. And now for St. Gregory's Cavaliers. Attackman number 1, Richard Fromdahl. Attack number 4, Jake Henderson. Attack number 10, James Smith. Midfielder number 0, Bryson Sanders. Midfielder number 15, Garrett Bannister. Midfielder number 23, Donald Murphy. Defenseman number 9, Keaton Marzal. Defenseman number 12, Josh Logan. And defenseman number 20, Joshua Bullock. And between the pipes for the Cavaliers, number 3, John Curtis. The Cavs are led by head coach Brian Seaman.
And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the championship game at the 34th Annual Lonestar Alliance Championships here at the Green Hill School in Addison, Texas. Currently underway, Oklahoma State, the number 1 seed coming out of Division II, taking on St. Gregory's, the underdog in this scenario. A new school under Brian Seaman, head coach, leading the Cavs to a championship appearance in just their first season. And coming out of the gates, it was St. Gregory's striking first, Richard Fromdahl at 14:48 in the first quarter, thanks to the dime by Bryson Sanders, finding the goal past Andrew Miller, who had a pretty good game yesterday in the Oklahoma State's, well, convincing win, 20-10 over the Rice Owls. I am Logan Gorley once again, joined by me is Coach Cozy Carlisle. Cozy, how's it going, buddy?
Oh, no, doing pretty well. Just happy to see some more lacrosse here in this beautiful state.
Absolutely, just a beautiful day outside. Not even 80 degrees, or I should say it is 80 degrees, but not a cloud in the sky, and just a great day for lacrosse. As you can see here, Oklahoma State going on the aggressive, trying to get the ball.
Yeah, we had a loose ball push there by Oklahoma State, and now we have St. Gregory's with another offensive possession trying to build their lead to 2-0.
Sanders on the right-hand side here. Bryson Sanders, one of the part of the starting lineup. As you can see, St. Gregory's doesn't have a whole lot of people, so everybody's going to be in the starting lineup except maybe one or two.
Yeah, Oklahoma State definitely has the advantage there in the numbers. Their legs theoretically should last them a lot longer throughout the game with the numbers they have on the bench, but St. Gregory's is well conditioned, well coached. I think they'll be okay.
James Smith, just a day ago, had 9 goals in the Cavaliers' semifinal win over Stephen F. Austin. Shot there by Sanders denied. Digging it out in front of the cage is Miller.
Yep, I like St. Gregory's idea on offense right there to attack from up top and try to hit those guys down low for an easy on-the-doorstep goal. It worked out well for them yesterday, and it should work out well for them here against Oklahoma State.
Around the cage, Oklahoma State trying to set up shop. The Cavs really had not a convincing win, but it was enough, 12-7 over Stephen F. Austin in the semifinal round. They're a team that everything kind of goes through one guy, and that's James Smith. Richard Fromdahl, also a guy that can put it in the net. He has 20 goals this season and 23 assists. So it's a kind of a three-headed attack for St. Gregory's. As you can see, a shot there going wide. It'll stay with Oklahoma State. But as far as Oklahoma State is concerned, they've got a couple of guys. I mean, they attack well from all over. Yesterday, it was Jake Lujan, it was Drew Hogan, it was Hayden Barber, it was Andrew Braden. It was a handful of guys getting in on the action.
Yeah, everybody got a little piece of the party last night.
20 goals, so it's kind of easy.
They spread it out pretty well. St. Gregory's runs a zone here. Right there, you see a good move by the Oklahoma State attackman trying to get to the cage. If they can pick apart this zone, St. Gregory's may have a tough day. It doesn't look like they have a man defense in their bag. They're going to run strictly zone all day. It's going to leave some open spots, open looks for Oklahoma State. All they have to do is make clean passes and get a good shot off, and they should have a good opportunity.
Barber holding it here on the near side. He's got number 4 on his back. If it's hard to see the numbers on the screen, it's hard to see the numbers in person as well. Those camo numbers outlined with just a little bit of neon orange. It's kind of difficult.
Yeah, you see Hayden Barber there on the backside. Nobody's even in his area. If they can work the ball over to him quicker, he should be able to get really good shots on cage.
The Oklahoma State Cowboys in the gray unis with neon orange trim and neon orange outlines around the numbers. St. Gregory's in the red jerseys with white trim, white numbers, and white lettering. Black shorts, or I should say, I guess those are blue shorts, and the blue and red helmet.
Oklahoma State here, they're trying to dodge through this zone, and that's kind of a typical no-no for coaches. You don't dodge through a zone, you pass through a zone. Right now, I don't know if they've realized that St. Gregory's in the zone yet. Hopefully, they'll make an adjustment. Coach Matt Riley might make an adjustment and have them set up more of a zone offense and try to pick apart the zone instead of trying to dodge through it.
Passing it around, there it is. Like you said, you get a guy cutting through the zone, and next thing you know, the over-rotation of just where the ball is leaves that guy open, and if you can find him, you have an opportunity to put it in net, and just like that, and that one just going wide.
That's right, and they can really help themselves out if they try to overload a zone, put more than one guy in a zone so the defender can't make a decision on who to cover, and hopefully they can get an open look.
9:13 to go here in the first quarter. The Cavs striking first early. That was Richard Fromdahl.
It's a good long possession by Oklahoma State. Try to wear out St. Gregory's on defense. Again, they have really, really low numbers, so if they can wear them out on D, it's going to make them less effective on offense.
Curtis sitting on it.
Good save by Curtis. He's a small goalie, but he's real quick, got a good first step and fast hands.
Yeah, 5'6", 175 out of Crestwood, Kentucky. John Curtis coming over, I believe, with Brian Seaman.
From Indiana Tech, yes.
From Indiana Tech.
Has a great laser beam clear he had from there. He's really got a great, does a great job of clearing the ball. And against a team like Oklahoma State that'll really give him an advantage.
Sanders on the near side. Around the horn to Henderson. Behind the cage, James Smith attacking, and Miller is there with the net. Catching whatever Smith throws at him. That's a good job there by Miller. Shot on goal, and it's good. Richard Fromdahl again. And just like that, the Cavs on top. You can see that Fromdahl and Smith are going to have their hands full, or the Oklahoma State rather will have their hands full with Fromdahl and Smith all day long.
It looks like we had a timeout by Oklahoma State there after the second goal they'd given up, trying to regroup. They had great offensive possession there, but could not find the back of the cage. So, and St. Gregory's was quick to strike, got another goal, and now Oklahoma State's trying to regroup, see what they can do, see if they can get back on the board.
And for those of you watching, we are having a little bit of technical difficulties, so the screen you're seeing will just be the live feed of the game. Can't run to commercial just yet. We're working on it, so please excuse the long delay pauses. But we got our best guys on the job for it. That's not me or Cozy.
Definitely not me.
Yeah. So coming out here will be Sanders taking the face-off for the Cavs, and Tarzia will dig in for the Cowboys. 2-0, just like that. And we know one thing, Oklahoma State just needs to settle down. They can figure it out because they've got plenty of firepower. This game, I believe, I was thinking about it before I came to the field today. I was saying I think this game could be in the high teens. It could be a 19-15 kind of game, just with the ability from Fromdahl and Smith especially. But on the other side, just the offensive firepower for Oklahoma State.
Absolutely. And, both low number programs, new programs, defensively, a lot of times that's where you'll lack. And they've got some strong players on the offensive end. Defensively, though, they may not be definitely their best players on teams like this. You typically.
We'll take a timeout here. Looks like St. Gregory's is going to take a timeout, or they're waiting for the clock. Oh,
my fault. I'm running clock duty and.
Yeah, we do it all here. So. We're doing it all here, so it's impressive.
Jay McCracken giving me a little guff for not starting the clock. But no, typically on low number teams like this, you're going to put your best players on offense. So and your less gifted players sometimes play D. So there's going to be better opportunities typically for all these offenses. So I wouldn't be surprised to see a high-scoring game.
Tarzia whipping a shot there at the post. That one going just wide to the right. Curtis doing a good job of getting his stick up and trying to knock down anything, at least that's coming near him. He got a piece of that one. That one goes wide left. We'll stay with Oklahoma State.
Oklahoma State's doing a much better job of trying to pick apart the zone instead of dodging through it. Looks like they're running more of their man-up offense, which is a good strategy against the zone defense. Oh, but a great kickoff by Gary Bannister there. Unfortunately, it flung out of the stick, turned it right back over to Oklahoma State.
It was all for naught. Yeah, Jake Lujan picking it up. And inside, that's Drew Hogan getting tossed around a little bit. Oklahoma State will stay with it.
Really tenacious ride there by Oklahoma State, though, and they got it.
Brad Bentley coming across with the right hand, giving some words of encouragement to his teammates. That was a very nice goal from the young man.
Yeah, you see him pounding his chest there, really pumped up to get them on the board. That's what they needed there.
I thought it was an 18.
So just like that, Oklahoma State crawling back into it. It's 2-1. Cavaliers with the lead. Tarzia digging it out.
Great face-off win by Tarzia there. Moving screen violation on Oklahoma State there. Cannot lead block in lacrosse. You can't football. That's what you get called for.
Think about how great lacrosse could be if you could lead block.
Yep.
The games could just explode offensively.
Change the strategy on some of the people you recruit. You may go pick up some big bruising fullback style guys to just lead the way.
Yeah, fullback's a dying position in the NFL, but I think there's a lot of hope for it here in lacrosse.
Another good look there from St. Gregory's. Put that one on Cade. You got a good opportunity.
Anthony Robinson, 51 for the Cavaliers, firing that one out wide. Henderson around the cage, flipping it back. It's Fromdahl, and he's got 2 goals today.
Yeah, again, I want to see them initiate with their midfielders a little more, or with even their attackmen up top. I want to see them push from up top and then try to find the open guy on the backside. It's been working for them so far. Looks like that's what they're going to do here. We're going to go into 1-4-1 set.
Murphy trying to do his best to get around him. Firing a shot wide and to the right.
Yeah, falling down there on that shot, it threw off his accuracy and power, but it's okay. They still retain possession. There is such thing as a good possession shot. It looks like Oklahoma State's making a good effort to lock off Jake Smith completely and take him out of the game, which might actually play in the favor of St. Gregory's. Open up the field more for their other players. They've got some dangerous guys all over. Watching them warm up, they all can shoot well. They're well coached. They're well conditioned, and even if they can take Jake Smith out of it, they've got enough firepower. They can still win this game.
Yeah, Fromdahl getting actually the benefit of the attention that Smith is getting.
Here they go again. Set up the 1-4-1 ISO. It looks like this is going to be their plan for most of the day, dodging on the short sticks from up top. Dodge and roll. He's going to look for that. Oh, lost the handle. Pretty decent defense by the short stick midfielder there. If Fromdahl sees that as he's dodging, he's got guys opening up on the backside for a shot. He's just got to keep his eyes up and find that player a little bit quicker.
A nice clear, finding his man in between 2 defenders. He just couldn't get the handle. And now seems to be a duel. People using their sticks as swords, trying to knock people out.
Hey, you give them a weapon, they can use it.
Jake Lugin kicking it out to Bentley, who has a goal today. He's looking for another one. Submarine shot there by Curtis. They're going to say
Curtis won the ball.
Yeah.
Good chase. Jake Lugin's hurting a little bit, looks like. That's why he didn't get back to the attack to chase that shot. But he's giving it a little gust to try to ride Curtis there. And he helped out. Curtis threw an air pass right to the Oklahoma State attackman.
Hayden
Barber.
Yeah, Hayden Barber there. Getting chased. Nice move. Shot bouncing over the top of the cage.
Just wide.
Another one for Bentley. Young man's got 2 of them, and it's right now the Fromdahl and Bentley show.
Yeah, they've tied it up, 2-2. Really good game so far. It's kind of what I expected. I thought they'd hit Cage a little more. I think it'd be a little higher scoring game, but probably they're a little worn out from yesterday. Maybe getting their feet under them, getting their sticks in line, and they're getting their accuracy down. I know Fromdahl and number 18 from Oklahoma State.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought you were pointing at something. Jack Eastman.
That's who scored their 2 goals?
Oh, no, number 10, Brad Bentley.
10, sorry, I can't
Yeah.
remember.
I thought you said 18. No, it's
10.
Brad Bentley. The Cowboys scoring 2 goals for him.
He's going for another one. Brad Bentley's feeling it right now. They need to keep. I think they need to initiate some more from behind with Lugin if he's feeling okay, and then and see what he can find open up top. I don't know if he's got the legs under him right now to dodge, so they have to find it from somewhere else.
Shot getting deflected there and finding the turf. Lugin will pick it up with ease on the near side.
Midfielder lost the handle there as he went to the cage, but was a good take. Not again, we don't want to see them dodge through these zones, but if they give them the lane, they're definitely allowed to take it.
And the pass there from Hogan getting deflected by the long stick. Garrett Bannister, 5'10" freshman from Yukon, Oklahoma.
Yeah, I'm real impressed with Bannister. He's got some good stick skills, and he's real aggressive with his checks. Plays good, solid D.
Hogan driving at the cage, falling down, still has the ball, tries to shovel it in there, and it's deflected away, and here comes the Cavs the other way. Joshua Bullock losing the ball, and now they're going to throw a flag.
Gonna get a flag on
Bullock.
No, on 44.
Oh yeah, that's Andrew Braden.
Yeah, no, again, and that's what we talk about. Oklahoma State tried to dodge through the zone, and then the zone just collapsed on them and attacked them and took the ball away. They cannot make those mistakes. They have to pass through the zone. They can step in, draw defenders' attention, and pass it.
So they'll go man up.
That was our first man up opportunity of the day.
And St. Gregory's really doing a good job yesterday against Stephen F. Austin. Every time that they were a man up, they took advantage, especially James Smith.
Yeah.
Speak of the devil, there he is, firing on goal. Great shot there or good job by the defender.
Yeah, to deflect that shot. No, St. Gregory's has they're comfortable in their man up offense, so. Yes, sorry. And again, yes, it's 2-2 with just under 2 minutes in the first quarter.
Hayden Barber delivering a blow. It's Jake Henderson getting. James Smith, that's goal number 10 in the last 2 days. He had 9 yesterday.
Yep. Great outside shot from James Smith there. Way to find that open zone, and great job by St. Gregory's to get him the ball. Get in the hands of your best player.
So the Pokes now down 1 goal, excuse me. They were down 2 earlier. Tied the game up, and that stopped 2 unanswered goals from Oklahoma State going man up, and James Smith finding the net for the Cavs. Tarzia getting the better of Sanders all day today. Oklahoma State will get the ball right back. Shot there wide.
That was a great look to the inside. Just a little wide on that shot. That would have been a perfect opportunity for him to get back on the board.
Lujan to Braden. Round the cage, Oklahoma State working.
Who was that with the goal? Is that Braden?
That would be Drew Hogan.
Drew Hogan.
Number 3, right? I can't see the number.
Not sure.
I believe that was Drew Hogan who scored.
Whoever it was, did a great job of catching that defender ball watching, sidestepping him, and getting a good angle on the shot on the cage. It's going to be tough for Curtis to stop those from that close.
People at home think we're crazy, but we really can't see the numbers. Tarzia and Sanders will dig in. So all knotted up here, 3 apiece, just under a minute to go in the first quarter of this championship matchup between the Oklahoma State Cowboys and St. Gregory's University. The Cavaliers in their first season under Brian Seaman are just happy to be here. They were loose in the warm-ups, really kind of having fun. Oklahoma State a little more serious, a little more business. The Cowboys having a great season themselves, 6-0 in their division. Really on the wrong side of the win column just a handful of times this year.
St. Gregory's being a little aggressive here, especially Josh Bullock, not afraid to attack Jake Lujan behind the cage. Only got about 10 seconds left, so they don't look like Oklahoma State's in much of a hurry to get a shot on cage. Let's see what they can do.
Here's the last attempt. It's 5 seconds.
Can't dodge through the zone.
And a nice clear there, and that's going to do it. After quarter, oh good. As I say, after quarter, 1 quarter of play, our score 3-3 apiece here in Addison, Texas.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Joshua Bullock getting called for the infraction here as we return to play here in the second quarter. 3 apiece in this championship bout between the Cowboys and Cavaliers, and Bullock getting tied up there on behind the cage, doing his best for defending, and immediately when he went down, he just got up and ran to the sideline. He knew he was caught.
Yeah, I like his aggression on defense so far, but he needs to get a little under control. They don't have the numbers for him to be in the box. They do not need to give Oklahoma State any extra looks on offense.
Chris Mayville, his shot going wide. Oklahoma State with a man up right now. They're trying to take the lead. Mayville again, or excuse me, that was Hogan. Curtis gobbling up his offer. Tussle for possession here in the midfield. And Oklahoma State will regain it. Jack Eastman. But Lujan behind the circle.
Looks like St. Gregory's is all even again. The penalty release was only a 30-second penalty, so back all even. See if they can get a defensive stand. Let's see if Oklahoma State can find a way to better pick apart this zone. You see flashes of it, but I'm not sure if they're recognizing exactly what they need to be doing and why they're positioned. The shot was about 15 yards wide.
Yeah, Hayden Barber trying to weave it in there, and his attempt wasn't that good. Here's Eastman to Lujan behind the cage. Lujan now just kind of holding it with Robinson in tow. Lujan bouncing it in there past Curtis. And like that, Oklahoma State takes the lead.
Yeah, despite my advice, they're still dodging through the zone, and St. Gregory's just couldn't stop Lujan there. We did see Anthony Robinson pick up a long stick and come and play defense. That might have played a little bit of a factor since Joshua Bullock had to sit in the penalty box. But Robinson's back on the sideline with his short stick in hand. Bullock's back on the field. Let's see if St. Gregory's can repeat. Great save from John Curtis there on a doorstep shot.
Yeah, Eastman right up in his grill firing that one. And Curtis doing a good job of gobbling it up. Sanders right now working in the offensive zone. Hands it off there to Murphy. Murphy bouncing, no shot coming out. Ball came out of his cradle.
Yeah, he had a good opportunity there, just lost control of the ball right before as he was rearing back to shoot.
Ball falling right out of his pocket as he was trying to maneuver his stick around a couple Oklahoma State defenders. Robinson going up high for it, cannot bring it down, and Oklahoma State will take over.
Bombed all over him a little bit there. He looks a little gassed. That fatigue maybe played a factor in that errant pass.
Cameron Maris will come on for Robinson. Maris 5'5", 175 out of Fort Riley, Kansas. Working into the zone, that's Lujan.
Bullock's all over him. But Lujan comes away with a good ground ball. He boxed him out well. It was really easy for him.
As he fixes his elbow pads and squares up the defense. Got plenty of time. Bullock out on him. Bullock and Lujan getting into it earlier. There's Bentley with it at the top of the point. He's got a couple goals today. Nice find inside. Shot on goal, wide and right, and just when he shot it, he knew it was just off.
Yep. That's what we say. He just had a little too much whip in his stick. The ball just hangs on a little too long on his shooting strings and forces it to go pull to their offhand side.
Believe it or not, coming into this game, St. Gregory's got to 500 overall in the season with their win against Stephen F. Austin yesterday in the semifinal round, moving to 6-6 on the year. If they win this championship, they'll be a game above 500.
Yeah, and I mean that their 500 record may not speak to how well they've played. They really challenged themselves. They went to Colorado and played a few tough teams, and I'm pretty sure they lost all of them. But that's really good for the program, good for our conference to see teams traveling out of state, out of conference to take on some of the better competition. That's what we need from everybody in our league.
Lucian trying to find a guy near side, and he does. That's Bentley. Bentley fired on the hands of Curtis. Ball going right side.
He picks up his own ground ball, but I'd like to see him change planes more on that shot. He shot sidearm and kept that shot on a level plane, which made it really easy for Curtis to see it.
Lujan fighting over the top of Sanders, throwing it inside to Hogan, and Hogan can't hold on to it, but it's chased down by Mayville. Shot by Lujan, wide left. Stays in play.
Oklahoma State's definitely outshot St. Gregory's today, but they just are not putting them. They're very low percentage on cage.
Another one going wide. Oklahoma State holding on to a 1-goal advantage and continuing to pepper the Cavaliers goalie with shots.
Definitely can see this is going to be a new rivalry in the LSA that should last for several years in these two teams. Both north of the border, Texas. Representing the Lonestar Alliance well, even though they're not from the Lonestar State. Beautiful backhanded shot by Bryson Sanders. He doesn't want to go with his left hand there. He's just not comfortable with his left hand, so instead of trying to switch hands, go to the left, which takes a little longer, he just turns the stick over and fires it in backhanded, catches the goalie, Andrew Miller, a little off guard. That's one of those highlight reel shots for Bryson.
It was a fantastic effort, and it was quick too, because just as soon as they changed possession, they were into the zone, and he found a nice little spot with nobody around him, and Sanders did the rest.
Yeah, both of these teams, if they can attack on transition like that on fast breaks, I don't think either of these teams' defenses are going to have much of a shot. I think they're both too offensively skilled. We haven't seen too many fast break opportunities today.
4-4 the score. Lujan behind the cage will draw Bullock out. Bullock already sitting out for 30 seconds earlier. The man-up possession didn't lead to a goal, but afterwards, about a minute afterwards, it did. And right there, you can see the Cavaliers warding off the offensive efforts, turning it around. I mean, this game, like I said, low scoring right now. It's 4-4, but I just feel like they could trade blows here, for the majority of the game. Here comes Bentley. 2 goals for him. He wants for 3.
Oh, and he smartly pulls it out. They didn't have numbers on offense, so he pulls it out, settles it down, and they'll get another solid possession. And no, you're right. At any time, we could see these guys go on a quick run, a lot of points with the amount, the low numbers on some of these teams. You got a good they'll get good opportunities, open opportunities. These fast breaks should be coming more and more often.
They'll take a timeout. We'll take one as well. 7:50 here to go in the second quarter. Oklahoma State, St. Gregory's tied at 4. This is the championship, 34th annual Lone
This
Star
summer,
Alliance
the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Well, if you're still with us, there was St. Gregory's had a great man-up opportunity, but they didn't have a man back to chase the shot, and so Andrew Miller won the chase, and basically it's a turnover. With another flag down, it looks like it's probably going to be a 30-second technical penalty for not giving the man 5 yards on the restart. So right now, Oklahoma State essentially has a free play. See if they can get a look on cage before the flag is assessed.
Bullock and Marzov chasing Lujan as it gets inside, trying to find Tarzia. Or excuse me, that's Braden, 44 for Oklahoma State, standing with his back to the goal. And just like that, a nice play by Josh Logan in the long stick to get it out. But James Smith and was that Spencer Jones getting into it a little bit.
Yeah, they're going at it down there.
As Smith was trying to get to that line, you saw it yesterday, a lot of Smith uses his stick to flip the flag over to the official. You know, in football, you can't touch the flags. That's a big no-no.
We try to give our officials a little bit of help. They got to run so much, so we try to help them out sometimes.
Yeah, there's no spot fouls in lacrosse. It's just kind of overall.
Another flag down. Jeez.
Flags have been flying
This time on Oklahoma State.
a lot in this first half. Anthony Robinson from Edmond, Oklahoma, taking it across the midway point. Smith cannot find the handle. And he'll ride Spencer Jones. Spencer Jones already getting possession. The play will be whistled dead as an infraction against Oklahoma State is called.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the flag was for there. Official Mr. McCracken heard something or saw something he didn't like. So Oklahoma State's going to have a guy in the box, and St. Gregory's going to have another man-up opportunity. Let's see if they make sure they have somebody chasing behind in case the shot goes wide this time so they don't turn the ball over.
Play whistle dead. As they'll change possessions here to the near side, where when Spencer Jones took over, it was the delayed penalty. So Smith will retake the ball here on the near side.
St. Gregory's wasn't quite released. Their penalty wasn't quite released yet. That's why they had to stop the play and get it back. Great save by Andrew Miller there. And now Oklahoma State trying to clear the ball man down. This is one where St. Gregory's has got to ride hard to take the ball away.
Austin Flores.
Jake Lujan's got to be careful there for the ward. Oh, there's a moving screen on Oklahoma State. Again, that little lead block they're trying to pull.
Lujan trying to plead his case to the ref. Saying, look, he was there, I was here, it was just purely circumstantial.
Yep. You can't have somebody cut through and impede the defender when you have the ball like that. Anthony Robinson back on with the short stick. He's been going back and forth between long pole and short stick. He subs off the field, changes sticks, and comes right back on. That's a tough role to play.
Sanders twisting, and great job by Miller. Andrew Miller saw that one the whole way.
Yep, that was a great move by Bryson. I just like to see him change planes there. Again, shoot high to low, bounce that ball. That's I don't think Andrew would have had this clean of a look. Looks like we're all even again. Josh Bullock picks off the pass.
Finding Smith. With a quick one time.
And there's no attack to chase, so Andrew Miller wins the chase again. That was a great look by Bullock, trying to get himself an assist.
Here comes the Pokes the other way. 4:05 to go here in the first half. It's all knotted up in this championship, 4 apiece. Out of the outstretched arms, Tarzia will run it down. No, saving it.
Kept it in. Wow.
Really nice job there.
Great play to keep your team from turning the ball over.
Shot goal!
Outside
Oh no, just on the outside. Well, the crowd cheered, and I saw it hit the net.
Yeah, he had no angle there. I'd like to see him get a little bit higher before he takes that shot, have a better angle. Good job by John Chris to hold that pipe and not
Lujan. Around the horn here, Tarzia to Bentley. Bentley's got 2 goals.
Oklahoma State's in a 1-4-1 offense. It looks pretty good against the zone. Oh, that's not the shot you want out of it, though.
Murphy getting a little bit of business from that shot. Right on the chops. Kind of looked around for it, though.
Oh, they're going to call Bryson Sanders for a push with possession. He's going to be down for 30 seconds. Sorry, Oklahoma State's going to have a man up for 30.
And he has to go sit in the imaginary penalty box.
Yep. I wish we had penalty boxes a little more like hockey. But it's still fun to sit in there sometimes. You get yourself a rest. He needs that. He probably wants that rest, so we'll take a 30-second break. As long as this defense doesn't give up a goal.
2:49 to go here. Around the horn, Bentley's shot. That one just a little too much. Let's see. Just didn't get his shoulders squared up.
Yeah, his hips, you could see where his left foot was aiming is where his shot went. If he had turned his hips a little bit more and fired towards the cage, that shot's gonna be on.
Hayden Barber.
Oh. Another man up turnover by the teams today. They've done this several times. Not taking advantage of their man up opportunities. St. Gregory's penalty should be releasing. Did release already, so now they're all even. Luckily, that pass, not a great pass, but luckily another attackman, James Smith was down there to scoop up the bad pass.
Fromdahl kicking it over. They're going to look back to the sideline. As Sanders waiting for a little help. Robinson will trot back onto the field. Sanders.
Great moves. Great move by Sanders. Didn't finish. Oh, just cannot finish.
Sanders definitely showing he's the most fleet-footed.
Yeah, he's definitely got the athleticism there. I just would love to see him bury that shot. We got a timeout, it looks like, by St. Gregory's with a minute 35 left to go in the game. That's in the half. Sorry.
Yeah.
That's a good timeout by Coach Seaman.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Like this is a whole fence around it. I think they usually stick over like right behind the basketball.
Oklahoma State coming back the other way. 46 seconds. Trying to put a goal in here before half. Is Lujan to the right wing of Curtis.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Seaman liked what he saw there from his offense. They called a timeout. He tried to draw something up, and they just did not execute it. But
shot on goal, saw it the whole way.
If they get one more opportunity here, they can get a good clear. But Oklahoma State rides hard, and instead they're going to get one more chance on Cade.
Surviving the overhand tomahawk chops from Fromdahl. Oklahoma State and Jake Lujan here, trying to weave his way in past Bullock. Pass across the crease. Picked up by Bentley. Bentley's got 2 goals, looking for 3, and Curtis digging it out. Nice job from the Cavs goalie. It's 4-4 at halftime in this championship game between St. Gregory's and Oklahoma State. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with second half action on the other side of this long timeout.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
We're at halftime here in this championship game in D2 of the Lone Star Alliance. 4-4, Oklahoma State and St. Gregory's all knotted up. Let's go down to the field for Josh Jonas.
All right, well, St. Gregory's started out scoring early like they did in the first matchup early this season. They were up 3-1 after the first quarter when they played earlier this season. Unfortunately, I think the problem for them is going to be the fact that they only have 2 rotating subs this whole game, and there's been a couple guys that have actually gone off and been checked out a little bit. So if they're going to win this game, they're going to have to win it with toughness. OSU started out a little slow, a little sluggish, but I think they're starting to settle in, scored a few goals there, and we'll see how it plays out in the second half.
Thanks, Josh. Appreciate that. It's halftime, 4-4 here at Green Hill School in Addison, Texas. We'll step aside. We'll come back. We'll get ready for the second half in just a little bit.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
This is the key because it's been a little bit back and forth, but they got guys behind the cage.
Yeah, can't give St. Gregory's any opportunity to make a quick start. There they go. Finally got it past John Curtis.
Number 3 for Bentley. Another goal for the young man. And he's having quite the afternoon. Oklahoma State leading 5-4 with 7:23 to go in the third quarter. Oklahoma State digging out the possession, the face-off. They'll come back with it. A goal up.
Yeah, they'll probably look again to get a good long possession, get some more quality shots on cage, and see if they can get it past. Well, just as I say that, they turn the ball over and go right back to St. Gregory's.
It's called the announcer curse.
Yep.
Mayville, Lujan, Hogan, and Tarzia doing a really good job offensively for Oklahoma State, keeping possession here in the third quarter. This is a very few opportunities in the second half for St. Gregory's to put anything on the board.
Right. I'd like to see Oklahoma State ride a little harder. I know they're tired, but ride the defenders and the goalies a little bit harder and not give John Curtis so much time to pick apart their right on the clear. Also, I think I see it might be a good matchup right now for St. Gregory's with Jake Henderson at X. I'd like to see them get to him and let him take a run at cage.
Donald Murphy getting the screen from Smith. Jones giving chase. And a nice little effort there. Jake Henderson could not find.
Tried the backhand shot, tried to pick up some garbage and put it in the cage, but just couldn't get it there. Andrew Miller did a good job of not letting him get a clean look on goal.
Hard shot by Braden, and the crowd reacts as the shot goes wide. Really good look at that.
Yeah, it was a great opportunity for him. He just could not put it on cage. From that close, you shouldn't miss cage by that much, but they still got to have possession. They'll regroup and try to get another look.
Hayden Barber over to Mayville. Bentley with another shot on goal, and that one gobbled up by Curtis.
Yeah, he needs a little more mustard on his hot dog there.
A little more Grey Poupon on the footlong. crowd getting a little edgy with the effort from St. Gregory's. Guy yelling, "You need some effort out there." Is that what you're seeing?
Well, I think they're just getting frustrated because Oklahoma State's really dominating the time of possession in this game. Still a close game, so it's not making a huge difference, but it may in the last quarter here. We're getting close to the fourth quarter. If they've been playing D this whole time, they're going to be pretty exhausted and not have the legs to push it on O. I know these three attackmen are Bryson Sanders, James Smith, and Jake Henderson are itching to get a couple more looks on Cage.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, every minute that goes by that you don't have the lead and you don't have the ball, it just doesn't help your cause.
No, that frustration starts to mount from the offense. They might start forcing shots just because they're down. But if they can get the ball back, they can be patient on offense and work for that look that Coach Seaman really wants. They can tie this game up. They got to get a stop first, though.
Bentley at the top of the point. Barber coming across the zone. Barber losing it. Shovels it out to midfield, and now it's going to be flight as James Smith runs over.
It's going to be over and back ball there. James Smith quick to pick it up, get the fast restart. Boom.
Giving Superman.
Yeah.
Superman did it first, Cozy. I think he just thinks he is Superman. No, I'm just kidding.
He has been for the whole season. He's been their Superman.
No, it was a fantastic effort there as he picked it up at midfield. And it was just an attempt just to get the ball out of the zone when
Oklahoma State pushed it across the midline, and that's the over and back call. But Jake Smith was quick to pick it up and use the fast restart to his advantage, and the Oklahoma State defenders could not keep up with him. Big face-off win there for Anthony Robinson. He does everything for him.
Robinson, large boy. He's 6 foot 220. A big boy. No. Braden losing the hand is going to pick it up. These sticks were flying, and he just chose to stay out of it.
Yeah, the St. Gregory's defenders need to scoop through that ball and clear it, not try to bat it out of the zone. Oklahoma State going to slow it down, get some substitutions.
Illusion behind the cage, holding on to it. Bullock giving him a little bit of a...
Oklahoma State defender Troy Delampan, one we can't figure out how he wants to pronounce, looks to be injured over on the sideline. They've had to bring in defender Nick Cox, who didn't see too much playing time yesterday, and that may be an area where St. Gregory's could choose to attack.
Yeah, Bullock's going to get whistled again. It's the second time he's been in the box. It was Bullock on the far side who just kind of slashed him. I don't know if that was the call, but that's the best way I can describe it.
Yeah, he's really aggressive, which is a good thing, but if he could just learn to control it a little bit, control his stick, and stay out of the penalty box, he could really help his team's cause. They cannot afford this late in the game to be man down. John Curtis doing a good job after that shot of directing his defense where he wants him, putting him where he wants. Really being the quarterback of the D. And pass to Oklahoma State there, St. Gregory's. If they clear the ball here, they can kill this penalty and keep this game tied up. 2 minutes left in the third quarter.
Yep. Another 2 minutes to go. Clear out to Marzolf. Marzolf getting chased by Illusion.
Oklahoma State doing a better job of riding there, putting pressure. But St. Gregory's showed some patience and took advantage of a matchup down the field and got the ball to their attackmen.
Fromdahl, who scored the first 2 goals for the Cavs. Setting it back up offensively.
See if the officials decide to throw a stall warning on St. Gregory's right now. They're not making any attempt to do anything, but Oklahoma State also isn't attempting to play them on defense. If Oklahoma State comes out and starts to pressure, you may get a stall warning from the officials. Just under a minute to go.
Keep an eye on Smith. He's number 10. Looking in the waters like a shark. Looking for some blood. That one going wide right of the cage.
Bad look by Henderson. Just back into the side. Short time left in the third quarter.
Donald Murphy. Over to the near side, that's Henderson. Fromdahl with it in the right hand.
Fromdahl had a look at Henderson flashing to the cage.
Nick Mueller giving chase with the long stick. A couple stick checks there. Stops, fires, and Miller didn't even have a chance to save it. It didn't make it all the way, and that's going to do it for the third quarter. We're going to the fourth. Tied up 5-5. And there is a flag down on the play. As time expired, we'll see what the call is before we send it away.
Looks like it's going to be on Oklahoma State. But it may not, I don't know, we'll see.
We're sure not what the flag is, but we'll get it situated.
The flag is tripping on Oklahoma State. It'll be a
Oh.
1-minute penalty to end or to start the fourth quarter.
All right, so that'll do it for the third. 5-5 our score. We'll come back with the fourth. Back after this.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
Under Armour Lacrosse, we're changing the way you play this game. Light, speed-infused cleats and gear all built to make you better. We're also brought to you by Lax World, laxworld.com. Lax World is your complete resource for the best names in lacrosse equipment, clothing, and accessories. We are a one-stop shop for all your favorite brands, including STX, Warrior, Nike, and Brine. Lax World carries everything from protective equipment to youth lacrosse apparel. The most important thing to us is giving our customers the best experience possible. We're at halftime here, 5-5. When we come back, we'll send it down to the field for Josh Jonas to give us a little halftime perspective, or excuse me, mid-quarter perspective. Well, welcome back. We were going to send it down to Josh Jonas, but he's a little busy getting that great material for us in the form of a taco.
Once he fills up, we'll get his take at the end of the game as we do the trophy presentation for whoever comes out on top. Looks like
Well, this is kind of what you want for a championship. You don't want it one-sided. You like it 5-5.
yeah, looks like Oklahoma State coach called for an equipment check on Bryson Sanders. Unsuccessful for him, though.
Yeah, they thought he had duct tape and where the webbing would be.
You get one. Every coach gets one free stick check every game where they check the player, whoever you called on. they'll check his entire set of equipment and his stick, and if it ends up being illegal, it's a 3-minute non-releasable penalty. So sometimes it's just a free timeout. Other times it'll work out for you, and you'll get a 3-minute non-releasable penalty, which is huge in this game. It's a good effort. St. Gregory's trying to set up a wheel play.
Fromdahl's pass was never received. That was Murphy trying to get it squared away.
We got a loose ball push on Oklahoma State there, so they'll keep the ball. It's like Troy Dellenpan's back in on defense for the Cowpokes.
Sanders with the legal stick over to Robinson. Robinson, his shot wide to the left.
Robinson, the true lefty, but looks like one of the defenders got a little bit of a piece of that one and sent it over the cage.
I don't have the stats in front of me, but shots on goal definitely in favor of Oklahoma State. But St. Gregory's shots, and you see Miller there going deep, going down to dig that one out. But the shots have been more quality and a higher percentage made.
Yep.
However, Andrew Miller has been doing, as you can see right there, doing a pretty good job of standing tall and catching in the air. Everything that's, well, that one just came out of his
stick really weird. That's a great save by him, but I don't know what just happened on that pass.
Wide open shot. James Smith wide left, and he looks to the sky to almost ask what happened there. That was a really weird sequence of events as Miller went to clear it. It came out behind him. So then he had his defenseman, Troy Dellenpan. He went to clear it, but he cleared it down the middle of the field, and I'm pretty sure that's a no-no.
Yep, you always try to keep it on the outside, never to the middle of the field on the clears, because that's what will happen. They got
for that same reason right there. And Smith was just in the right place at the right time, picked it up, and just kind of wheeled one out the cage and didn't get a chance to connect. But that was a sigh of relief for Oklahoma State.
Yeah, they got a little bit lucky there that St. Gregory's couldn't take advantage of it. They're going to their 1-4-1 offense. See if Bryson can get a good look on cage. He didn't draw a double, so nobody's open. He's got to pull it out and redodge. Now he's drawn the double, and if he gets it back to Jake Smith, he's open. He drew the flag, though.
Flags from every which way. Yellow hankies all over.
It's going to be on Spencer Jones, I believe.
What are they going to call him for?
Looked like it might be a cross check, or it may just be a slash, but he's probably going to be in the box for at least a minute. Cross check, 1 minute. So St. Gregory's another golden opportunity here to take the lead in this final quarter of play.
5-5 with just 12:56 to go in the championship. Around the net, Fromdahl.
Oh!
Finding the right side.
And a beautiful look to Smith, a beautiful play where, all right, Fromdahl getting a little.
Fromdahl putting his stick between his legs, and I believe they call that riding the pony.
Yeah, he's lucky the officials didn't see that. He could have gotten flagged for unsportsmanlike conduct there. I'd like to see a little more class from Fromdahl there after that pretty assist to Jake Smith. That was a well set up, man up play and a great finish from their top scorer.
So Fromdahl finds his buddy, and 6-5. The Cavaliers on top, and here's the face-off. Tarzia getting inside. Robinson using that big body to ward him off.
That's a big face-off there for St. Gregory's.
Murphy picking it up and quickly the other way. Oklahoma State does not have time to set up defense.
Oh. There you go.
Dellenpan with the long stick.
James Smith.
Stick checking Smith, and Smith coming around with the reach.
Wow, Andrew Miller again, doorstop save. Great save there.
Yeah, you could see Henderson wanting to go right at him.
A failure to get the ball out of the crease, it looks like. Failure to advance from Andrew Miller, the goalie, after the brilliant save. Yep.
Looks like he didn't have any help.
St. Gregory's is riding hard.
Fromdahl at the top of the point. Dodging his way left side. Fromdahl with the overhand attempt. That one plugged up in the middle. Here comes the Cowboys the other way quickly.
Another great save by Andrew Miller turns into a fast break opportunity for Oklahoma State. James Smith, the attackman on the ride, though, rode him all the way down the field and helped force the ball into St. Gregory's hands. Now they're back on the offense.
Sanders to Robinson. Robinson kind of playing that.
I'd like to see St. Gregory's pull that out there, let James Smith get back down and run settled offense. But luckily they never sleep on the clears, and they got the ball right back again. A little sloppy on these clears by Oklahoma State.
And Chris Mayville frustrated as he tosses his stick to the near side. You can see Oklahoma State, as the time is dwindling. It's 11 minutes to go, but they're down a goal in the final quarter of this championship match. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. More after this. 11 minutes to go here in the fourth with St. Gregory's on offense here. I got a 1-goal lead. I'm kind of holding on to it. Want to make it a little more.
Yeah, Coach Seaman called a smart timeout there. Settle the offense down, let them get a breather, and come up with a strategy to get another point and take a 2-goal lead. They're running a little bit of a 2-4 look on offense right now as Fromdahl walks the ball behind. We're going to change it to a different look. Looks more like a 3-2-1 umbrella set. Fromdahl's got a short stick matchup here, so he's going to attack it. Draw the quick slide and look for the feed, but
Sanders whiffing on the putback.
Yep, Robinson could not handle the pass from Fromdahl, and they miss a pretty good opportunity at a goal.
And Miller clearing it up the left wing. Spencer Jones with the long stick. He'll advance it into the offensive side.
Good clear there by Oklahoma State, and they're going to pull it out, slow the ball down a little bit before they decide to attack.
Looking to find the equalizer on this possession. Bentley, he's got a hat trick this afternoon. Or not, excuse me, that's not Bentley. I believe that's Eastman. Hard shot at the cage over the top of Curtis. Bentley with it. to Eastman. Lujan behind the cage. Bullock giving chase with the long stick. Bullock a couple of times found himself in the penalty box with freewheeling and dealing just like that. No call.
Yeah,
Hard shot at the cage, and it's good.
It's Tarzia.
Tarzia with the equalizer. And giving daps to his boy Lujan for finding him. It was a great feed. It was a great find. It was a great score. 6-6, 8:46, and we have ourselves a tie ball game.
I love it. This is a great game. Back and forth. I think it's going to come down to the wire.
The Pokes answering the effort. Now Robinson and the man who just scored, Tarzia, will dig in for the faceoff.
Yeah, St. Gregory's on that possession slid from the adjacent side and just left Tarzia wide open. They might want to consider either holding their water there and not sliding, or sliding from a different direction and not giving such an easy open look on cage.
Tarzia sawing off Robinson at the hands to get the ball. Sanders looking with his hands up.
Scared.
I didn't do anything.
Scared he was going to get called for running through that pick, but I don't think Mr. McCracken didn't think that it was malicious intent, so no flag thrown.
Well, actually, they teach you in football, at least, that when you, if you know that you committed a penalty, the last thing you do is look directly at the ref.
Yeah.
You act like nothing is wrong. Sanders ran into that guy, stopped, looked like a little kid looking at the ref going, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to.
Luckily, the officials there letting them play a little bit.
Marzolf chasing around Lujan as if he stole his cookie at lunch. Bentley around the cage, right-hand side. Finds a cutting man, and that one just slipping out of his stick, not the right way he wanted.
Yep.
I'm going to call timeout here. I believe it's timeout Oklahoma State.
Yep. Timeout Oklahoma State.
We'll take one as well. 7:33 to go in this championship. 6-6. We're all knotted up. Back with more after this. Mayville whipping one to the right side of the cage. Welcome back. 7-10 here in the fourth quarter. It's all knotted up at 6. And it was thanks to Tarzia answering the bell. after the St. Gregory's took a lead with about 11 minutes to go.
Oklahoma State, after Coach Riley's timeout, looked like they're trying to move guys through zones and try to open up a couple good looks for them on cage. They're a little bit of a 2-3-1 set right now. Let's see if they'll rotate guys through zones and look for that soft spot. Somebody sitting right on the crease right now. Looks like Andrew Braden, excuse me. On the crease was wide open there, but Oklahoma State did not see it.
Lujan trying to find Braden. Pass goes through the crease. It's picked up. Bentley will hold it right side, looking, as you can see there, that was Mayville.
Yeah.
He's just circling the cage right now and just trying to find an opportunity to flash, get open. Lujan cutting inside, spinning, shot. Curtis deflected. Nice save.
Yep. Another great save by Curtis. Again, I'd like to see Lujan show some patience and just try to feed, draw a defender and pass the ball around and get that better opportunity, not dodge through. He got through and got a shot off, but that's really not what they want to try to do against this zone. St. Gregory's got to be careful. They got to get the ball in the box.
5:30 to go. And a shovel attempt across midfield will trickle out of bounds. St. Gregory's will retain possession.
Now they get a new 30 seconds to clear the ball. They got bailed out a little bit there by Oklahoma State. If they wouldn't have knocked that out of bounds, it would have been a turnover for them.
Fromdahl wheeling and dealing with the right hand. It's locked up there. No penalty. Yes, they're just gonna give him the ball back.
You got lucky. It was only a loose ball infraction there. Could have been called for a hold with possession, but
Jack Eastman coming up a little gimpy after that run-in with Fromdahl. He's hands on his knees here in the right wing near midfield. Picks up his stick. He seems to be okay as the Cavaliers are working offensively. Smith in the crease, losing the handle, and Miller quick to cover it up.
That was a great job by Spencer Jones to stay on his hands and lift his stick and not give him an opportunity to shoot.
.424. We have a tie game. What a great championship event.
Oklahoma State got bailed out there on the clear a little bit. I'd like to see them show a little more patience, use their 30 seconds and clear the ball correctly, not just chunk it down the field. Still a tie game.
4 minutes, plenty of time for both sides to put one on the board.
Oh, great look.
Yeah, Fromdahl finding his buddy Jake Henderson there for the give and go, and that one just couldn't find the back of the net. Great job there by Miller, and Curtis really giving their best effort between the pipes with just a couple of minutes to go.
That's right. Goalie's playing outstanding today. And you see Oklahoma State there use a little bit of what I call the men's league clear. Take the ball to the box, drop it on the ground, step off, and bring on a substitution. St. Gregory's just too tired to pressure them there so they can get away with it. But you don't typically see that in the MCLA club games. Good shot there, good chase by the Oklahoma State offensive players.
3 minutes to go. We need to find a goal somewhere. Otherwise, we're headed to sudden death.
Good swim dodge by Jake Lujan.
Lujan wanting it.
Just a little bit wide.
And that's kind of a difficult shot there from Jake, because considering that he's running away from the goal and his shoulders and his head, for that matter, are not in the right direction, and he's just kind of blindly whipping it at the cage.
That's right. He's really got to get his hips turned just a little bit so he can fire that on target. You're right. It's because he was moving the opposite direction. His shot went just a little bit wide. There's another great look in on the doorstep. But
that's Eastman, or no, excuse me, that's Drew Hogan, the captain, doing a great job of finding the upper level.
Oklahoma State's going to burn their final timeout.
.226 to go in the fourth. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the final 2.5 minutes of this championship match.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world will face off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com for more information.
LaxWorld.com. LaxWorld is your complete resource for the best names in lacrosse equipment, clothing, and accessories. We are a one-stop shop for all your favorite brands, including STX, Warrior, Nike, and Brine. LaxWorld carries everything from protective equipment to youth lacrosse apparel. The most important thing to us is giving our customers the best experience possible.
And welcome back. 2:26 to go as the crowd is starting to get a little tense. You can feel it in the atmosphere. It's palpable as the clouds have started to roll into Addison. Storms delaying the games of the semifinal matches on Saturday. It's been clear skies and sunshine this morning. However, there is chance of rain, hail, sleet, snow, hurricanes, you name it, it's Texas, and anything can happen. And anything can happen in this game as well. As shot there on goal, Curtis digging it out. Braden near this crease. Lujan giving chase. It's a scrum. They understand it's just 2 minutes to go, and it's a tie ball game. Oklahoma State coming out with it.
St. Gregory's needs to get back into their zone. They're a little vulnerable right now.
Drew Hogan around the side. That's Bentley as he flips it behind the cage to find Lujan. Josh Logan stepping out on him, forcing the pass, and they'll set around the point. They're just trying to kind of pass it around the crease and see if they can find anything inside. Braden standing with his heels near the crease, and quickly, anytime he moves, Bullock is there to shield him. That one bouncing over the top of the cage. 1:36 to go.
Nice little hitch and shot from Tarzia there. Just couldn't put it on cage, but Lujan's back there still, so they can still retain possession.
Lujan in the green helmet, working down Bullock at the top of the point. Losing the handle. A bad miscue could prove costly.
Big ground ball here, big ground ball here.
Tarzia digging it out.
Unsettled situation.
Tarzia, the man who scored the equalizer, and he'll have it right there at the point as he faces up the defense. 1:05 to go. They would like to hold it for the final shot and not give St. Gregory's any opportunity to give it to one of their many attackmen, Fromdahl and James Smith, two guys that can score very quickly. Here's Lujan with 50 seconds on the clock.
Great takeaway check there.
Marzolf
By Marzolf.
with the stick check. Bentley.
No angle. Great job by the defense right now. Their zone is really packing it in tight and not giving up anything inside.
A quick one time.
Great D. Oh, and the garbage goal.
They go ahead with that one with 29 seconds. A lot of lacrosse left to play.
The captain, Drew Hogan, picking up the garbage and burying it.
As you can see on the replay, if we can dial it up here, it was the attempt to get through the zone, holding the stick above his head, losing the ball here. As you can see, he dumps it off left side, and right here, he moves through two defenders. That leaves the man, that's Hogan. That leaves Hogan wide open. He dropped the ball, picks it up right off his laces, and just finds the bottom part of the goal.
The defense did a great job of selling out to try to take the ball away, and they did their job, unfortunately, and went right to Oklahoma State on the crease.
22 seconds, now 17, and that was a great effort from, I believe that was Hogan again, of getting the ball past midfield and just getting into their zone. 7-6, Oklahoma State with the lead. 6 seconds.
St.
3
Gregory's got to take a
seconds.
shot.
Fromdahl. Save. Miller.
Timeout. Timeout by Coach Seaman.
And just when we thought it was over, timeout. Let's see if they're going to try to kick a field goal here. Wait, wrong sport. They're going to give one last opportunity, and I don't know what you can dial up in lacrosse with. 2 seconds. Two seconds to go here in this game. Oklahoma State, a goal up. St. Gregory's with the possession. They have an opportunity to at least equalize. With 2 seconds, what do you draw up here?
There's not much you can do. I mean, you're going to try to send somebody off. They're going to send somebody off a couple screens, maybe a double screen on the backside, and to try to hit them for a quick one-time shot. Or whoever has the ball just may pick up, and maybe James Smith pick up the ball and just shoot from there. If I'm Oklahoma State, I'm going to pack it in the zone and put as many bodies in front of this shot as possible and try to stop it before it even gets to Andrew Miller.
2 seconds, guys, 2 seconds.
You don't typically have a lot of plays drawn up for 2 seconds left in the game, and down, but you see what they come up with. They've got the offensive firepower. They've got the shooters. They might be able to put it in, but Andrew Miller's a pretty stout goalie. He got Defensive Player of the Year in Division II. I think he's up for the challenge. It'll be James Smith picking up the ball, so he may just be stepping in his shoe. Looks like St. Gregory's may just clear out for him.
Put the ball in the hands of James Smith. James Smith fires at the goal.
Andrew Miller makes a save to win it.
And they were so close. They had the lead with 11 minutes to go. Oklahoma State, thanks to Ryan Tarzia, answering the call to set up the captain, Drew Hogan, to put in the one to put them ahead. And you can see the elation, the celebration going down on the field right now for the men in orange and black.
Yeah, tough defeat for St. Gregory's. They played their hearts out. You can see they're downtrodden, but most of them should be coming back next year to build a strong team. They're going to have another opportunity at a championship next year. And a great job by the Cowboys. On the shoulders of their captain and leader, Andrew Miller, team president, in between the pipes, played a hell of a game.
Oklahoma State, the champions. They went 6-0 in the North Division, 7-3 overall, coming into the playoffs. The or excuse me, a 20-10 win yesterday against the Rice Owls, putting them in the championship round. A really good effort from the Cavaliers and St. Gregory's in their inaugural season. Took them to the wire. But it was Oklahoma State coming on top, and they're gathering on the near side of the field. And Cozy, it's a really good thing for this program, considering the 3-year hiatus that they weren't playing lacrosse, and now coming back into it, and you have a young team in St. Gregory's in their first season, taking them to the wire. It's got to be really good for LSA in general, and just for lacrosse in Division II.
Yeah, no, I mean, a very impressive job by the Oklahoma State Cowboys. I'm glad to see them back on top and back in the league. They're going to be a strong presence for Division II for years to come. And, you know, great job Matt Riley, his first year as a coach. He used to be a MCLA player, played for the Cowboys back in the day, and it's great that he stuck around and coached. And, you know, just real proud to watch the Division II LSA grow as it has, and it's going to be great to see all these teams grow. St. Gregory's, I want to applaud them and Coach Seaman on a great season. And hopefully we'll see all them back next year here at the playoffs.
You can see Matt Riley kissing the cup, holding it up. The MVP of the game is none other than the Defensive Player of the Year, and also team captain Andrew Miller, 6'3", 180-pound freshman. Well, out of Raleigh, North Carolina. You can see him right there with the trophy. A really good game between the pipes for Miller.
And now we're going to throw it down to our on-field correspondent, Josh Jonas, with head coach Matt Riley and the MVP, Andrew Miller.
All right, so congratulations to the Oklahoma State Cowboys for being the 2015 LSA Division II champions. What are your thoughts on today's win?
You know, it was a tough battle. That St. Greg's team really came to play, but when it all came said down to it, we pulled it out in the end, and I'm super stoked.
All right, so you did a really great job of orchestrating that defense. You know, what was going through your head in the last few minutes trying to hold St. Greg's off?
I was just trying to get clears done quickly, work the ball upfield, get tempo going, and get the offensive goal.
All right. Facing James Smith, you're a very great scorer. How did you prepare for him?
We tried to have one of our defensemen lock him off, make him see the ball as little as possible. We know that he's a great scorer. We know that he had almost 60 goals this year. We tried to do the best we could to shut him down. I think we did a good job. Our defense did a great job today.
All right, well, congratulations to the Cowboys. Back to you guys.
Go Pokes!
Thanks, guys.
Yeah, go Pokes indeed, Cozy. That's is the mantra of Oklahoma State in my alma mater. So very excited to see Oklahoma State come out on top. But also give it up to St. Gregory's. They were a fantastic opponent, taking them all the way to the final 30 seconds of this championship.
Yeah, actually, interestingly, we made a decision in the preseason meeting that if a team wins the championship but cannot afford or have the funds or the time to travel to nationals, that will move it down the line to the next place finisher, second place finisher, and see if they can go. And I don't think Oklahoma State is going to be able to make it to LSA, to the national championship. But St. Gregory's, because they're a school-funded program, I believe they will be representing the Lonestar Alliance in the nationals in Orange County, California. So despite their loss, they're still going to go represent the LSA, and I think they're going to do a great job out there.
Well, yeah, absolutely. I think the Cavaliers are a wonderful program, and I think if you can play, if these two teams can play 10 times, I mean, it might be 5-5. I mean,
yeah.
They obviously, after the first time they played, they know each other's tendencies, and you could see the familiarity had set in, and there might be a little tightness due to the championship, but I think it's still a very equal match. So having St. Gregory's represent the conference, it won't be a huge step down.
Absolutely not. They carry themselves well. They're well coached, and they'll do a great job out there. A great job representing us. They're going to come in as the 16 seed probably, so they're going to have a tall task. But I think they're a perfect team to win.
This summer, the best lacrosse players in the world.
Well, that's going to do it for this one. Texas State University of Texas coming up next for the D1 championship. That'll be in just a couple of minutes. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with game 2. Actually, no, wait, what?
It starts at 2 p.m.
Oh, I'm getting told that we'll be starting at 2 o'clock, so we'll have plenty of time. So, in fact, we'll be back in an hour for that one. Back with
Face
more.
off in a Lone Star State showdown. BBVA Compass Stadium in Houston will be the place to see the stars of Major League Lacrosse go head-to-head in the 2015 All-Star Game. Game time is 6 p.m. Central on June 13th. Tickets are on sale now. Go to MajorLeagueLacrosse.com.